Good afternoon and welcome to Panamericano Stadium in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic on a very rainy afternoon here. These two teams, Cuba and St. Vincent with the Grenadines, will face off here in pouring rain this afternoon. We take a look at that pitch and those conditions, obviously, but 86 degrees, a little breezy, but again, that rain is definitely going to be a factor here today for both of these two teams. Both teams battling to get a win this afternoon. We'll get you our starting lineups and our anthems on the way as we bring you Concacaf Women's U20 qualifying round. We take a look at our standings. Canada right at the top, holding on with quite a few points there, along with El Salvador. And of course, St. Vincent still looking for their first win here of this tournament. Cuba coming into today's match after a loss to Canada, a 4-0 loss in their last match. They opened up the tournament, though, with a 2-1 loss to El Salvador. Finally found a win in that second game, a 2-0 win over Martinique. They have given up 6 goals here in this tournament, have only scored 3 so far. Meanwhile, St. Vincent and the Grenadines have struggled here in this first round of qualifying, giving up 23 goals, including tough losses to open up this tournament, 12-0 to Canada and 10-0 to El Salvador. They finally scored a goal against Martinique. That game finished in a 1-1 draw. Again, Cuba 1 win, 2 losses here, while St. Vincent and the Grenadines still winless with 2 losses and a draw. You see it pouring rain there in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic. We'll see how that will affect these two teams and the play. Of course, there is another game after this one where Canada will take on El Salvador coming up shortly thereafter our first match here. I'm Kelly Schultz. Thanks for tuning in to our Concacaf U20 qualifying tournament as these teams hope to come out of today with a win in these torrential pouring rain conditions. We do have our teams and officials will head onto the pitch here in just a moment. We'll get our anthems and, of course, the coin toss and our starting lineups all coming your way here in just a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Damas y caballeros, démosle la bienvenida a los equipos nacionales de Cuba y San Vicente y las Grenadines para el partido de esta tarde del clasificatorio femenino sub-20 de Concacaf 2023.
a rainy day here in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic, where these two teams, Cuba taking on St. Vincent and the Grenadines here. Both teams have been struggling in the tournament, but hope to come out with a win. We see the officials there. Sapphire Stockman is the head referee, Nelly Alvarado, the first assistant, second assistant, Shirley Batten, and fourth official, Astrid Gramajo. We take a look at our starting lineups here for Cuba. The goalkeeper today, Shayla Hernandez. At defense, Yillian Boza, Leonette Franco, Arianis Robert, Maria Guillen. At midfield, Kenneth Castellanos and Ninel Ortega. Up front for Cuba, Sabrina Bahamande, Sheila Vega, and Dalia Ledesma. The starters for St. Vincent and the Grenadines coming up here. You see the officials with the coin toss as Sapphire Stockman gives directions to the two captains. Leonette Franco for Cuba there in the red. And Samaya Connell, the captain for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, wearing the number 5 today. We get the starters for St. Vincent and the Grenadines here. Between the posts will be Anne-Jean Roche. On defense, Patricia Jeffrey, Kendra Findley, Samaya Connell, and Christiana Bennett. On midfield will be Nashika Prescott, Janisha Jackson, Keontae Warren, and Dondria James. Up front will be Shakira Kidd and Arika Hooper. Arika, the only player on St. Vincent and the Grenadines to have scored a goal here. Those are your starting 11s. You see Janisha Jackson wearing the number 7, Nashika Prescott in the number 6 there. As Cuba, also on the field, Ortega. And Shakira Kidd there wearing the number 11. And St. Vincent will take the opening kick here to start things off. In Group A, Concacaf U20 Women's Qualifying Tournament. Canada has been dominating this Group A with 3 wins, no losses, and they haven't given up a single goal, while El Salvador finds themselves tied with Canada. And we are underway here to start off our match here this afternoon in a tricky conditions for both of these two teams, but you ask any coach, both teams have to play in the same conditions, so it doesn't matter. It just depends on who's going to be able to get past dealing with that rain and finding their strengths and getting over some weaknesses. A deep throw in there for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Cuba able to control. They'll move the ball up and it gets stopped there. Nice defensive play. And Cuba will race after the ball. We'll get a throw in here for St. Vincent. Connell will throw the ball in. There's a battle for the ball there at midfield. They'll be thrown in there by Yillian Boza. Played off the head of Connell for St. Vincent, out of bounds. Another throw in here for Boza. Out of the FC Granma program. And that kick will make its way to the keeper, Anne-Jean Roche. From off the foot of Ninel Ortega. Roche, a member of Awesome FC. Cuba plays it back to their D. Tiana Suarez. Pushed it through. Nice play there by Cuba. Keeps pressing, but that ball is cleared by the defender there, Findlay. 86 degrees and rain here as we get into our 3rd minute of our match. That ball is shanked all the way out the end line. We'll get a goal kick here for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They are wearing their teal kits, dark green socks. Nice ball placement to the outside, just missing it though. And a throw for Cuba. Sabrina Bahamade. Nice placement of that ball. The through ball, oh, great grab there by Angine Roach. Sabrina Bahamade, you saw there, she played that ball perfectly to the middle. And Cuba not able to capitalize on it. Cross over to Bahamande. That found the foot of Castellanos. Castellanos again tries to push that one through. It's intercepted. Up the field, here comes Connell. And we get a whistle. I believe a handball was called on that play. Went off of the hand there of Maria Guillen. Erika Hooper. Dayani Suarez will get the free kick here. That one's just overstepped there by Cuba, and here comes St. Vincent up the field. Nice rush there for St. Vincent's Erika Hooper. And it was cleared. Fifth minute here. Only one shot on goal, and that was for Cuba so far. We get a throw in here for Cuba. From the far side of the field, it'll be Maria Guillen. Guillen out of La Habana. And that ball's intercepted. Erika Hooper lost the ball. Cuba steals, and it's pushed through. Cuba with a chance, just a little bit too far for Sheila Vega to get to. And the keeper, Roach, comes up with a huge save. You can see the standing water there in the field. Poor conditions. And a sliding tackle there, and everybody comes up soaking wet off of that play. And we'll get a throw here for Connell, the captain out of Jabal FC. Kept in on the near touch line. Pushing that one through to the middle. Patricia Jeffrey. That found the arms of Shayla Hernandez. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines here with some pressure. That ball misplayed and intercepted. Nice pass to the outside, just a little bit too far there for Sabrina Bahamande to get to. You see the head coach for Cuba, Medel Logo, excuse me. Nice kick. Up and over the head of everybody, and it'll be cleared out there by Krishana Bennett. Top of the 18, push through at the top of the 15, and we're gonna get a free kick coming up here as a foul is called against Masheka Prescott. Oof. Going down hard was Kenneth Castellanos. You can hear the head coach for of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Cornelius Huggins there. Very vocal. And that ball's gonna be in a dangerous spot here for St. Vincent to defend. You see Kidd, Finlay, Connell all lined up there to defend, and the kick up and over the crossbar. So that free kick there by Dalia Ledesma, just a little bit too much behind that kick, and would have been an opportunity. Now here's another chance for Cuba. And a nice defensive play there by Keontae Warren to clear. And we get a foul as Leonette Franco goes down. Oh, and she is in pain. We'll see a replay of this and see what happened. Oh, ouch. She landed hard on that left hip. Big collision there. You see Kendra Findlay there for St. Vincent. And we will get a free kick for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. See that water just standing, pooling there at the top of the 18-yard line. The field is definitely going to take a hit here today. And that ball is cleared out by Cuba's Dayani Suarez. The throw for Shanna Bennett. And that ball goes out of play. Cuba gets it back. Guillen. Nice header. Keeps that ball off the foot of Cuban defender there. And another throw. This time it'll be Bennett. She'll play it backward. Finds the foot of Jackson. Jackson's pass was intercepted and cleared there by Robert. See Erika Hooper. Again, the only goal scorer here for St. Vincent and the Grenadines in this tournament. That goal coming against Martinique in the draw in the last game. 11th minute of play here, still scoreless between these two teams. As Hernandez comes up with the ball. Easy roller. And actually a pretty good kick considering the conditions. And a nice pass, and will be offside, unfortunately for Cuba. As Vega was just a foot, not even a foot ahead of that last defender. And Franco still feeling the stinger from that fall on her hip. You can see it grimacing still. Cuba will steal. Back up the field, here comes Bahamande, and that ball is going to be offside as well. A little bit too much speed behind that pass. And again, you see Leonette Franco, the captain of the squad. And she'll be attended to by the doctor and physical trainer there for Cuba. And looks like they're gonna skip the stretcher. Maybe, no, they're gonna take her off the field. Unfortunate for Cuba, they're gonna lose their captain. The defender. They'll get a replacement here. She is gonna walk off on her own free will, however, but she's in some pain. You can see her grimace. Yeah, tough break here for Cuba. Franco plays for the FC Santiago de Cuba. And we are back in play here. Ledesma chased that ball over to the far touchline and a throw in coming here. Ortega pushes that one through. It's going to be a roller and it'll be cleared out. Connell. That pass was blocked. St. Vincent trying to get that ball. Oh, big mistake there by the goalkeeper, and luckily for Cuba, Erika Hooper was in the wrong spot. Almost took advantage of that play. It looks like Franco is back in the game. So Franco returns to the field. She's still holding on to that left hip. We'll keep our eyes on her. Seeing Shika Prescott over there waiting for that ball. Battle for the ball, that'll be pushed out. And Cuba will get the advantage here. Inside the offensive third of the field, it'll be Boza. The long throw over to Vega. Now onto the foot of Guillen. Guillen overstepped at Ledesma now. Crossed out into the goal box, but off the bounce, collected there by Anne-Jean Roach. Little roller. Oh, misplayed. Oh boy, really misplayed. Nice stop. Oh boy. That could have been really bad for St. Vincent to give up something that should have been an easy play. And now up the field, here comes St. Vincent. Two defenders there for Cuba. And Cuba's Shayla Hernandez came up with a huge stop. St. Vincent continues to put pressure on that offensive third. And that ball is going to get all the way toward the end line and not quite cleared. Cross to the middle, looking for it. Nobody home there for Cuba. Racing all the way over to the far side is Ledesma. She'll cross it right back to the top, but headed away. Good work there defensively by St. Vincent. Bennett turns and sends it right back. Cuba will take their time. Onto the foot of Ortega, now cleared away. Guillen looks for that pass. She'll get it onto her foot. Boza Bahamonde's pass was intercepted, and it'll roll a little bit too far and out of bounds there off the foot of Prescott. So here we are, 18th minute of play. Still scoreless. Cuba and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Kelly Schultz with you here on the broadcast today. Thanks for tuning in. 86 and raining there in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic at Panamericano Stadium. Coming up later after this game will be Canada versus El Salvador. The two top teams will battle it out for the qualifying game to push them through to the championship that'll take place May 24th through June 3rd. Nice forward pass there. Just pushes the ball back toward midfield. And a throw coming here for Cuba. And chasing after it, St. Vincent. That ball will be played back to the keeper. Hernandez able to clear. And intercepted. Pushed forward. Nice job there by St. Vincent, but offside. Just a little bit too far there. Erika Hooper in the wrong position there. Nice idea, just a little bit too far ahead. And Cuba will clear it back to midfield. A nice ball there by Suarez, found Bahamonde. Stolen right back, Connell. Push forward. Onto the foot of Kidd. Headed away, Cuba will clear. That ball getting past everyone. Cuba now tries to force it through. Back in the offensive third. Onto the foot of Ledesma. Shot and a rolling ball right into the arms of Roach. Nice throw. That gets right past James. James still stays with it. Great effort there on the 18. St. Vincent defender there with a beautiful play, able to force that ball out. And that was Samia Connell. And on that last clearing play, she got a little dinged up. Cuba. Ooh. Tried to push it through. Back toward midfield, looking for it, Franco. Ledesma. Ortega plays it forward. Rolling ball again into the arms of Anne-Jean Roach. And we get a foul called. And St. Vincent will get the ball. I believe they called that on Ledesma. And Kendra Findlay will take the free kick here and try to put that ball back into Cuba's half of the field. It's kicked right back at her. Keontae Warren not able to get to the ball quick enough, but it was cleared away there by Cuba again. That'll move the ball deeper into the offensive half here for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Krishanna Bennett. Bennett out of Camdonia, Chelsea SC. Maria Guillen now with the throw for Cuba. Cuba wearing the red kits. St. Vincent in the teal green. That was a big booming kick for the angle that she kicked it. Again, Guillen. Cleared right back up by St. Vincent. Cuba continues to move the ball. Another big kick. That ball, oh, out of bounds at the end line. Not quite kept in. Arika Hooper thought it was still in. 24th minute of play here. Still scoreless. St. Vincent and the Grenadines played to a draw with Martinique in their last match, after giving up 12 goals to Canada in the first and 10 in the second. And you can see the rain coming down harder than it was. Kind of tapered off a little bit. Now it's back to pouring rain. Cuba able to defend. They will try to drive it back into the offensive half. And a push off of that play will give St. Vincent and the Grenadines a free kick here. Prescott getting knocked off the play. We'll get a substitution here, as Samantha Andino comes in. And Franco is gonna leave the match. She's just tried to play through it, tried to fight through it, just not able to. I'll give her a lot of credit that she's got some guts. Just wasn't able to give 100%. And so Cuba will put Samantha Andino out of FC Cienfuegos into the match here. 26th minute of play. Cuba's clearing kick out of play gives the ball back to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Andino able to clear it. Cuba plays it ahead. It'll be cleared out by Kano. Castellanos there. They just showed on the screen. Prescott, or excuse me, Boza there with the throw. And that ball cleared almost at the end line. And Jean Roach, the keeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, had to make a few extra saves here today. Battle for the ball, looking for that open kick. Oh, what a save. And Jean Roach coming up with the ball. Sheila Vega was looking for that open place to kick. And it looks like Kendra Finley is having issues. Got something in her eye as they take a look at her. Didn't see exactly what happened here, but must have gotten dirt or something in her eye, because again, it's 86 degrees and pouring rain there. Still warm enough to cramp up, so the players obviously taking advantage of some water breaks. There's Sabrina Landino, who came in for the captain, Leonette Franco. We'll get a drop ball here. Even the refs are squinting because it's just pouring out there. I don't know how you can see through the rain. Just sheets of rain. St. Vincent able to clear it. And Cuba will control. Push to the outside. That ball is going to roll out of play. It's too far for Bahamande to get to. And Connell with the throw. That gets past Andino. Sent right back to the middle of the field. Now over to the edge. It'll find Bahamande battling for the ball. It'll roll to the end line and kept in. And a goal kick coming up here. Good defensive work there by the captain, Connell. Cuba with the throw. And we'll get a foul called against St. Vincent and the Grenadines here against Gershana Bennett. So a free kick coming about 15 yards out. Nice big kick, defended off the head of Connell. Cuba continues to control. Boza slides that one through, finally gets her foot on it, crosses it to the middle, the header, and that will get to the end line. Sheila Vega with that header. Coach kicks that one to the outside. Big booming kick, and it'll be defended and booted out. One off of one of the Cuba players, I believe, or no, it will be a corner kick. So a corner kick coming up here for Cuba. Their second of the day. It'll be taken here by Dalia Ledesma. Right to the middle. Ooh, not quite able to defend. And now it'll be a goal kick. Cuba will get the throw. Boza. Andino to the middle. Nice play. Good footwork there by Cuba. And St. Vincent will steal. And we get a foul and a free kick here for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 32nd minute of play, still scoreless between Cuba and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Great big kick. Racing after it was Keontae Warren. Warren pushes it back. Kick forward. Cuba will clear. Marianis Robert with a clearing play there. You see Robert again. Out of FC Cienfuegos. Ooh, yeah, now we can see that the water that's standing on the, or pooling on the field is gonna be a little bit of a factor here as players, seen a number of players falling down on the field. Good defensive work there by Jean Roach. Cuba back inside their half. Racing after it was Jackson. She'll turn and kick that one up the far touch line, but out. Guillen with the throw. Play to the middle. And we'll get a foul called as Ledesma went down. Collision there with Jackson. And Ninel Ortega, midfielder. Nice booming kick. Defended though by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They'll fire it right back up the field. It's gonna roll out. Guillen throwing it back in. Cuba controls. Nice pass. That one's gonna be, oh, it's gonna hit some water over there. Slows down. A little bit of an advantage there. That ball placed to the middle, headed away. Big play there by Connell. Another ball kicked high, and it's gonna go up and out of the arms of Roach, and we'll get a corner kick here, I believe. So the corner kick will be set up here on the near side. Dalio Ledesma to the middle, headed away. Another big play there by Connell. That ball comes right back, and a goal! That one right off the fingertips of Jean Roach. And Cuba goes up 1-0. The 36th minute. Watch this replay. Off the corner kick. Headed away. Great play. Was stopped there, tapped back, and pushed right through. Great placement on that corner kick. Nicely defended on that first part. But then that kick right there went off the body of the defender Bennett and past Jean Roach. I believe that was Maria Guillen that they will give credit on that goal. Came in the 36th minute. Now St. Vincent trying to answer. Ball is easily collected there by Shayla Hernandez. 1-0 Cuba here in the first half. Off of a corner kick. Andino not able to get to it. That'll be collected there by Suarez. And now Boza. Back to Suarez. Nice kick to the midfield line. Almost to midfield. And Connell landed funny off of that header attempt. She seems to be okay though. See Bennett there. Boza. Cleared back. Boza pushes it through, and we get a whistle. And there's that. It was just redirected off of the defender. Hard for Roach to even read that ball. Had the defender not gotten in the way, I think Roach might have had a good chance to punch it away, but just was not able to. Nice ball right to the top of the 18-yard line. Headed to the corner there by Bahamande. Boza again pushes it through. It'll be cleared out to the near touchline. We'll get a goal kick here. That ball is cleared up the field. James kept in on the near touchline. Sliding tackle there. And Finlay will send it ahead. Up the midfield and defended there by Guillen. Guillen sends it through. And nice job there by Angine Roach. Cuba again. That ball cleared out the far touchline by Finlay. Murray again. Nice job keeping that ball in at the end line, but be pushed out of play. Guillen again. Was looking for Ortega. Andino. To Suarez. St. Vincent has it intercepted. 41st minute here of this. Nice job crossing that one. Unfortunately, nobody there for Cuba. That ball's going to roll out of play. Just a little bit too much oomph behind that ball by Castellanos. And here comes Cuba again. Ledesma not able to control as it was kicked out from underneath her. And another ball that goes out of play. Guillen. And Cuba will have the ball just outside the 18-yard line. Oh, nice idea there by Castellanos, but not able to get her foot behind it. Just cleared away. Maria again. Pass back to her from Ortega. Ortega now turns. Cuba's had a lot of time here in this offensive third. Kept in play. Nice work over there at the midfield line. Oh, sliding tackle there by Cuba. St. Vincent putting on some pressure here late in this first half. Cleared away at the top of the 18. We head into the 44th minute of our match here. And that clearing play will be out the end line. So another corner kick coming up here for Cuba, their 4th of the game. Dalio Ledesma will wind this one up. Cuba scored on their last corner kick, right to the middle, headed away again, and another corner kick coming. That will be the 5th for Ledesma. High ball to the middle, gets past everybody, and the goal kick coming up here. Cleared up the field, and ball will roll out. Again with the throw. That one out in front, and that ball will roll out. Went off of one of the St. Vincent and Grenadines players. So another corner kick. That is number 6 for Cuba. Placed out in front. Nice header. Defended beautifully there by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So we close in on that 45-minute mark. See if they add any time here. I would assume so. 2 more minutes added to our first half. Cuba has this 1-0 lead here. That goal came in the 36th minute off the corner kick. We'll watch the replay of it at our halftime. About 1:20 left here. That throw headed back the other way. We'll get another throw in here for Boza. Boza with the kick, puts that one right into the arms of the keeper and Jean Roach of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Cuba just outside the top of the 18, defended there by St. Vincent. Nice kick. That's up the field. A little bit too far though for Hooper to get to. Cuba will push it back the other way. And again, here comes Cuba. Ledesma tries to get to it. She lost her footing there, probably hit a patch of water. The water continues to pool there. You can see the puddles are just getting bigger here on that Panamericano Stadium field. A rainy day here in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic. It's actually calming listening to the rainfall here. I'm sure it's not very calming out there to be in this. To see the mud on the back of the head referee there, Sapphire Stockman. And we'll get a free kick here for Cuba. This will more than likely wrap up our first half. Ledesma lines this one up. The kick is up and easily picked up off the turf there by Roach. And that's going to do it for the first half. You can see the look on the players' faces here as they are just drenched after 47 minutes. Cuba leads 1-0 here at the half. The goal, Maria Guillen at the 36th minute. We'll take a break and come back. We'll get you those highlights next. Welcome back to Panamericano Stadium in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic, where Cuba leads 1-0 over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We got some substitutions coming here, and it continues to rain. You see the standing water pooling on the turf. It has been a factor here between these two teams so far. A lot of players with muddy shorts and knees, and we'll see how the second half plays out. Kelly Schultz with you here as we continue our coverage of Concacaf Women's U20 qualifying round. And Cuba with the opening kick here in the second half. The Cuba goal was scored in the 36th minute off of a corner kick. That ball is defended there by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Prescott. We get some conversation between these two players. The official, Sapphire Stockman, did not like that conversation. A few words for those two players. Cuba wearing the red. See the substitutions there. Alvarado in for Castellanos. And Blanco in for Bahamande. Cuba moving that ball. And we see another substitution. Sandoval in for Ortega. Cuba made a bunch of substitutions there. Sonia McKee in the game as well for St. Vincent. To the middle there. Blanco puts that one right to the top of the 15th. It was headed away. Blanco again with the ball. Played back by Boza, now right to the front. Oh, ball is loose. Finally collected there. St. Vincent and the Grenadines breathing a sigh of relief as Angine Roach was able to come up with that ball. And we'll get a free kick here. Connell. It looks like that rain is just coming down in sheets now. I'll be played back to the Cuban goalkeeper who lost her footing there. Almost gave up a opportunity for St. Vincent. And Dino. Ledesma to Vega. Vega looks for the shot. Oh, what a defensive play there. Janisha Jackson. Watch this. Ledesma puts that ball right at the right spot there. And somehow Janisha Jackson gets her foot on it. And unfortunately, she's going to... When I say she got her foot on it, she definitely got that right foot out there as the kick was coming. But she saved her team from getting scored on. Tough play there. And they're going to take her off on the stretcher. And a corner kick coming up here for Cuba. They scored on an earlier corner kick. That ball low to the ground. Great defensive play there as Keontae Warren was able to stop and block that ball. Booming ball comes right inside that goal box. Ledesma couldn't get all of her foot behind it. And we get, again, Melissa Sandoval, physical there inside the 18. Got called for the foul. Now pushing it through, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That was Nashika Prescott. That throw by Maria Guillen. Guillen had scored the lone goal here for Cuba. Sandoval. That ball just takes a complete stop inside those mud puddles. Interestingly enough, Canada will face El Salvador coming up here after this game, and the conditions of this field are not ideal. Watch this play again as that ball is kicked right just wide of that far post. Still 1-0, Cuba leads. Their big booming kick, that's way wide. I see Maria Blanco there. We'll get a substitution here. In comes Leona Barrow. She'll come in for Janisha Jackson. As Samaya Connell lines up the kick. Pushed through the middle there, right into the arms of Anne-Jean Roche. Off the head of Andino. And St. Vincent's defenders able to clear. A muddy field. It was 86 at kickoff, so at least it's a warm rain. And obviously just rain, no lightning or thunder or anything, so we continue to play into the 54th minute here at Panamericano Stadium, San Cristobal, Dominican Republic. Kelly Schultz with you here today, bringing you all of this Concacaf action, U20 women's qualifying tournament. A couple hours from now, we'll watch Canada take on El Salvador, the two teams battling to go on to the championship tournament May 24th through June 3rd. Ledesma with the ball, lost her footing there. Oof. It's hard to make those sliding tackles when you can't stop yourself, your momentum. Yellow card handed out there right there. And Keontae Warren getting that yellow card. Ledesma will line up the ball. Needs to get some air underneath it, because if she puts that to the ground, it's going to hit the puddles of water and come to a dead stop. Luckily, she was able to get some air on it, kept that ball right at the top of the 18. Nicely defended there by St. Vincent. Big booming kick by Andino, and that ball is just sent wide. A free kick coming here for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Low to the ground. And in these kind of conditions, you have to get your foot underneath that ball. It's not going to go very far. You kind of have to pace yourself. You can't really run up that quickly on a ball either, because you don't know if you're going to get all of your foot underneath it or not. It's a slow game when there's this kind of weather conditions. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Samaya Connell with the throw-in. Ball was intercepted, and like I said, that ball just stops dead in its tracks. You just never know where it's going. Sonia McKee was kind of tricked by that last play. Had to slow her pace. We get a throw-in coming up here for St. Vincent and the Grenadines as they finally get some offensive time. And that throw-in was headed away there by Ariana Robert. Again, Connell, the captain, the throw. Try to put it behind her teammate there. And we're going to see a lot of that, some frustration there as these two teams losing their patience. Maybe the weather's a factor, maybe not. Yeah, free kick coming up here for Cuba. Samantha Andino, she came in to the game about 26 minutes in for the captain, Franco. Oh, and again, that ball just taking a weird turn, and a wide open net, missing the net was Sheila Vega. She's wishing she had that one over to do. As you see Roach get behind the ball. Ooh. Still a 1-0 lead. Sapphire Stockman, the head referee here today. Telling these teams to take their time on these kicks, because look at that water. Almost over the laces. Ball is not traveling very well in this condition here today. Sloppy, messy. Already seen a number of players go down injured. Intercepted there. And kicked out of bounds. Off of Warren. Throw in for Guillen. Cleared out. It'll move the ball a little further toward that 18-yard line. Ledesma had the ball stolen. Guillen, who scored the lone goal. Nice job pushing that ball through. Oh, we're going to get another whistle here as Erika Hooper got locked up there with one of the Cuban players. So a free kick coming up here. Stockman having a conversation there with that same pair of players. Trying to get everybody to kind of calm down here. Tight match here with 1-0. Nice kick put out in front, cleared away. And Cuba able to clear that ball out. Great defensive work there by Cuba. Ledesma collects the pass, sends it ahead. And getting to it, oh, overstepping the ball. Sheila Vega again with an opportunity missed. Sheila Vega with 2 chances here in the second half to put her team up by more than a single goal. Overshot her steps there, allowing St. Vincent and the Grenadines to clear. We're going to get a free kick here for Cuba from a good angle. About 25 yards out, looks like, from the end line. Far corner though, so we'll see what Samantha Andino can do with this ball. Put some air on it. That ball is sent wide. Connell, the defensive back, able to clear that ball twice, but it's kept in by Cuba. Another free kick here as Cuba's Yelian Boza was knocked off her feet. They're going to let Maria Blanco attempt this one. Blanco eyeing up her spot here to kick the ball. Cuba up 1-0, trying to go up 2-0. 64th minute of play. The kick by Blanco, up high, way up high. A little bit too high there. In the right spot, just a couple yards over the crossbar. Blanco will stop the ball. Battle in the puddle. Blanco. The ball is defended. St. Vincent able to clear it up to midfield. Stolen there by Andino. She'll play it right back. Finds Ledesma. Ledesma trying to get to the ball, and Finley giving her trouble there. They called a foul against Ledesma. Blanco. And St. Vincent will get a free kick here at midfield. Ball's placed there by Tricia Jeffrey. See Melissa Sandoval standing there waiting. Nice job there by St. Vincent. Getting tripped up was Nashika Prescott. That field is in rough shape, folks. Standing water. A mess of a field left for the late game between Canada and El Salvador coming up a little later. St. Vincent trying to tie this game up. Racing after it, Leona Barrow. We get a player down for Cuba. And that is Dayani Suarez. Watch this play here. Oh, ow. Oh, she took a knee and maybe a foot to the face. Luckily got back up. She's back up on her feet. That's a good sign, because that looked like she hit the ground hard. Samaya Connell lining this ball up. Waiting back there, Shayla Hernandez. She hasn't seen a lot of action here in the second half. Connell directs traffic, almost the 68th minute here. Low to the ground, that ball stops dead in its tracks in that puddle. Don't see that very often. Hernandez will kick the ball back into the offensive half. And here comes St. Vincent back up the field. Again, you can't always count on that ball getting to where you need it to be. The attraction of that water standing there is keeping the ball from going far. As St. Vincent, Sonia McKee with the throw. And we get a whistle here. I didn't see what happened there. We're going to get a free kick here in a really good spot for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Watch Hernandez directing traffic there. As Connell has the ball. Wind up, you see the defenders there putting up their wall. Blanco and Sandoval. Ledesma. Andino. And Connell. Ooh, right off of somebody's upper body. The battle continues there at the top of the 18. Cuba not able to clear. Sliding tackle, and that ball is kept in play. And then finally cleared out. And give the throw to Cuba as we get into here in our 70th minute. Ledesma clears it out. We get an offside. And that'll give Cuba back the ball. Cuba leads 1-0. 71st minute. Andino with the kick. Nice kick. Again, in order to get that ball to go far, you're going to have to get your foot underneath and get some air underneath it. Once it hits those pools of water, it changes everything. Nice sliding tackle there. Clears the ball out off the foot of McKee. Ledesma. Again, kicked out from underneath her feet. And a foul called. We've got another player down, this time Leona Barrow, I believe. Nope, that's Nikisha Prescott. Again, having some issues with getting dirt, mud, whatever in the eyes. That's the second player on the team that's gotten something in their eye. They're going to take her over to the sideline and try to get whatever it was out of her eye. She'll have to leave the field. Drop ball here. Finlay. McConnell tries to clear it. That's Barrow. Vega has it stolen. Blanco lost the ball. I keep watching this going, it's muddy and messy out there today. So we bring you live coverage of the Concacaf U20 Women's Qualifying Tournament from Panamericano Stadium in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic on a very, very rainy day. Watch this play again here. Oh. I think she just lost her footing on that play, but the head referee calling a lot of fouls here so far. The ball off the head of Sandoval. St. Vincent trying to get something going offensively here in the 75th minute. Down by a goal. They have yet to win a game in this tournament. Lost to Canada 12-0, then lost to El Salvador 10-0, and then tied with Martinique in their last game, 1-1. Nice job there by St. Vincent. Putting it into the offensive half, but Cuba able to defend. That ball gets through. An opportunity here. Oh, opportunity lost. Bennett was in the right spot, just could not keep control of that ball. Good one-on-one battle there. Sonia McKee battling with Galia Ledesma. Ledesma with the ball, oversteps it. Guillen continues to control. Guillen has that ball kicked out from underneath there. We get a corner kick here. It'll be the 7th corner kick by Cuba. That lone goal coming on a corner kick. (1-0). Corner kick will be lined up by Samantha Andino. Andino trying to get that ball lined up. Ball is up. Trapped there by one of the St. Vincent defenders. That was Findlay. Oh, bobbled and dropped. That ball kicked and cleared. Oh, and Cuba will answer off of the rebound. St. Vincent just not able to clear that one away. Bobbled originally by the keeper, Jean Roach. When we watch this play again, hard to defend these, but Andino, nice placement there on the cross. And coming up with that rebound of her own, Sheila Vega. Reminder, Vega had a couple of good looks that were missed. She finally puts that one away, and that makes up for the 2 that she wasn't able to put in. That one coming in the 77th minute, Sheila Vega. That's her 2nd of the tournament. For Cuba, they take a 2-0 lead. It's a little misplay by the keeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Roach wasn't able to hang on to that ball, and Cuba taking full advantage of the conditions here. The offside. Kick is up. So head into the 79th minute. Ledesma chases it down, gets to it, and not able to keep that one in. And a goal kick coming up here. Kendra Finlay will take the kick here for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They find themselves down by 2. Ball is cleared over to the near touchline. Waiting for it was Warren. Cuba able to put that one back toward the end line. Blanco. We get an injury and a substitution here. So 12 will go in for 16. So Warren will come out and Laborde will go in. Also going into the game, Rudik Cyrus. So some substitutions there for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Cyrus comes in for Kidd. You can see the field continues to fill up with those pools of water. Connell with the throw. Nice placement there off the foot of Vega. Oh, ouch. That looked painful. We got another injury. Ooh, she stepped wrong. Must have gotten back up on her feet. We've seen Melissa Sandoval there fighting with her braids. Trying to keep them out of her face while she's running up the field. And that injured player is Nashika Prescott. So they go out to tend to her here in the 82nd minute. Coming up at 6 o'clock Eastern time, we'll have Canada versus El Salvador here from Panamericano Stadium, San Cristobal, Dominican Republic. Two top teams here in Group A of the Concacaf Women's U20 qualifying tournament. Cuba leading here 2-0 with a free kick. Nice placement. I would have liked to have seen these two teams play in better conditions. I think it would have been a much better match than we're seeing here right now. Wow. The field is a disaster. Conversation there, Atricia Jeffrey getting some words from Sapphire Stockman, the referee. And a free kick for Ledesma that found Andino. Now over on that far side, Robert. Vega, or Boza, excuse me. Boza had it kicked out from underneath her feet there by D'Andrea James. Trapped and kicked by Andino. Ball's gonna go over to the far touchline. Ooh, almost turned over again right there. Little miscue by Ann-Jean Roach, the keeper. She would have been better off letting that ball go out the end line and giving them a corner kick on that last play. Ooh, 2-0 here. Cuba leads, 84th minute. Racing after it, Boza. Got tangled up there, now Blanco. Cleared away by Laborde. Sent right back to the top of the 18. Ledesma oversteps it. Kept in there by St. Vincent's Sonia McKee, briefly. Now the throw in by Guillen. Cleared out by Finlay. Cuba up 2-0. First goal came in the 36th minute off of a corner kick that was eventually put in by Maria Guillen. Their second goal coming just moments ago in the 77th minute. Sheila Vega with her second goal of the tournament. Kendra Finley clears that one up the line. It'll stay in. Guillen now to the middle. Trying to clear it, just clearing that ball is next to impossible. And now Nashika Prescott down again. You watch this play. Ooh, she had her foot twist. The wrong way. We're getting a yellow card delivered here by Sapphire Stockman. She's going to give Blanco a yellow. Blanco, you can see the frustration there. Haven't seen if Prescott is coming out of the game. You see Dalia Ledesma. She has a goal in this tournament. None today, though. Connell looks for the free kick here. Stopped. St. Vincent tries to get it back. Battle for the ball there. Getting underneath it was Connell. Push to the outside. Here comes St. Vincent up the field. D'Andrea James. She gets stopped. Kicked right up the middle and collected there by Hernandez. Shayla Hernandez hasn't seen a lot of balls come her way here today. That ball slow to roll. Be picked up there by Anne-Jean Roach. Sheila Vega was moving in on that play. Again 2-0. We get a substitution here. In goes Deonce Coombs for D'Andrea James. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. '89th minute. Ball stolen there. Sandoval. Sandoval stays with it. There's got to be at least an inch of water, maybe 2, in that massive puddle. Sandoval gets her foot underneath it, flips it up. That ball comes up high, and that's going to go in! Went off of one of the defenders. And Blanco, I believe, will get credit for that one. 3-0 Cuba leads. Great effort by Sandoval to stay with that ball. She gets her foot underneath it, and Blanco puts it off the shoulder of Connell. It deflects high into the net. And Blanco with some power behind that kick. 3-0 Cuba. Comes in the 90th minute. We'll get a free kick here for Ledesma's Cuba team. They haven't announced how many extra minutes are going to be played here. 3-0 Cuba. Ball is up high to the middle, defended off the head of Connell. And that's going to do it. No extra time in this match. They're just going to call it a day here, at least for the first of 2 games in Group A. Our final, Cuba 3, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0. We'll take a look at our highlights coming up here. And we'll also check our standings from Panamericano Stadium in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic. We take a look back on what happened here between Cuba and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Cuba had a lot of the offensive control in the first half. Conditions are still a lot better than they ended up being. The rain didn't have a ton of factor here. And Cuba with some great looks early on. St. Vincent and the Grenadines just were not able to get the ball out of their defensive half for a majority part of this match. You'd see a couple of corner kicks come up here for Cuba. They would finally strike on this one. The header away, defended nicely, but it would eventually end up on the foot of Guillen. Guillen had ricocheted that off of a defender to make it 1-0. Ledesma on that corner kick. And look at that little pass there by Ortega, setting up that corner kick goal by Guillen. That came in the 36th minute of our game. It would be 1-0 at the half. We'd head to the second half where the field conditions definitely played a factor here in the second half. Look at the standing water. Cuba and St. Vincent and the Grenadines just battling at it. Couple of opportunities there. And Cuba taking advantage of a couple of miscues, like this one. That one just missing. Vega would see those 2 chances that were missed and finally make up for it a little later, but look at that field. Not a pretty sight. Misplayed ball, and Vega not able to make up for it the first time, but the second time there, she'd put that one away in the 77th minute. Finally getting a goal past the keeper. That came in the 77th minute. A little later, this effort. Blanco putting that one away. Another defender trying to deflect the ball, wasn't able to block it. And Sandoval with some great effort there helped Maria Blanco put their Cuban team up 3-0. And that would be our final score here today. Cuba shutting out St. Vincent and the Grenadines for their second win of the tournament. And St. Vincent falling to a record of no wins, 1 tie, and 3 losses. You take a look at our standings. Canada and El Salvador coming up next, the 2 undefeated teams here in Group A play. We'll see that game coming up in about a little over an hour. Again, our final here today, 3-0. Cuba wins this one. They move up in the standings to 3rd place in the Group A standings. That is it for that game from Panamericano Stadium in San Cristobal, Dominican Republic. I'm Kelly Schultz. I'll be back with Canada versus El Salvador coming up in just a little while.